What's going on, guys? Investment Coach Chris with EduTrade. Alright, today we took a position in DGAZ. So DGAZ right here is currently in an uptrend. We kind of got in right here at the 14.12, pushing our way up. So yeah, we're just in an upsending pattern. Its inverse is DGAZ, which is right here. Alright. So basically what I see attractive. Okay, so what I see attractive with DGAZ is that it is an upsending pattern. It is very overextended and the RSI is very high, and DGAZ is looking for a reversal. If we look over here, but there's a lot of margin to make up in this position right here with DGAZ. So I've held on to this position and it's going up. I got in it at the dip, at this initial dip down here, and I'm trying to see how long I can ride it for profit. Let's see. So if you look at the RSI, look at the RSI right here. It's clearly overextended. It's clearly overextended. Make sure that you can hear me. Okay, cool. The RSI is clearly overextended. It just took a jump, but there's a lot of gap to cover from 1476 up to 1520. So I find an attractive margin from here to here. At this point, I also know that UGAZ is the opposite, and it's going down, and it's got a point about right here. So this is kind of the point where I might end up selling, and I do my buys and my sells on my phone. I'm up pretty good still. We're still at 1468, and we're still pushing up. So my goal on this position was to lock in right about 1 to 2%, and I'm right now right about that. I'm right in between 1 and 2%. So looking at the chart, what I'm looking at is there enough potential for this to keep pushing up to my red line, or are we done? So we're clearly overextended in the RSI, and the MACD is overextended, and the UGAZ, which is the opposite, is showing that it's due for a reversal. But one thing I do see is on DGAZ, it's currently at 1472, and I have orders, 11 orders to buy at 1472. So what that's telling me over here on the level 2 data is the more information I have over here, that tells me, okay, people are buying. I'm going to keep holding the position. When that starts to die down, as soon as that starts to die down, what I do is I go ahead and sell my position. So that's how I determine. I used the level 2 data, which is available on Thinkorswim. So we have 34. We just had an order of 34. Each one of these represent 100. So if you draw this little, if you look at these little red barriers I drew, the reason I drew this line right here was because there was a previous resistance formed right about here. So to me, that's a very important point. That's kind of where I know when we get up to here, we're looking at another resistance. But between here and there, we have a lot of room to grow. So I'm hoping we just keep pushing up to that 1520 mark, because if we keep pushing, we'll just keep locking in more profit. So for this one, we're up. We got in at a little bit about 1450, and we had for about 1,000 shares. So we're at 1.57%, which is right about $240. So the question now is, do I want to lock in profit? And given that my strategy is to find these little things and not miss out, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to set a stop loss. I'm going to do a stop loss for, it's currently at 1477. I'm going to do a stop loss for 14.65. Or now we're going to do a stop loss for 1470 for 1,050 shares. And the reason I put my stop loss at 1470, Alright, I'm going to go ahead and lock in profit, which I did on my phone, which is sold, which may be too early, but at the end of the day, I saw opportunity to grab profit, and I got into a position that was running. It's very possible this could pull back down and sell off, but that's kind of my strategy. I try to find a 2%, and then I sell it. So I hope this was helpful to you guys. If you enjoyed this video, let me know, but that's kind of what I was looking at. Now, there's definitely a lot of room to keep growing here. I just went ahead and sold my shares for profit. I went in from 14, got right at from 14 to 15, and felt really good. If this continues to go back down to the blue, I might think about getting another re-entry. But that's and now as I've sold, it started to tail off. So again, once I saw the level 2 data, I came up, and when it got here, I sold. So I hope this video helps you. This has been Investment Coach Chris, and this was trading an ETF DGAZ. Have a great day.